Alright, freshmen, listen up. High school is basically a game, and your brain is the controller. The problem is that most of you are playing on hard mode without even realizing it. Wanna stop forgetting everything 5 minutes after studying? Wanna actually pass tests without sacrificing your sanity? Well then, congrats! You just unlocked the ultimate brain hack guide. So, let's get into it. So, the first thing is that your brain starts getting information immediately after you learn it. This is called the forgetting curve, and that's why you can't remember what you studied last night. If you don't review, your brain just deletes the data like a corrupted file. The fix? Well, keep hitting the info before it fades into oblivion. To fight the forgetting curve, you gotta rehearse. And no, not just reading your notes once and calling it a day. Repetition is the key. The more you go over something, the deeper it sticks. Think of it like racing a baddie. Except, instead of training your pickup lines, you're actually training your brain to not embarrass yourself on a test day. So now, you're wondering if cramming information the night before a test is the move? Nah, here's the deal. Cramming is like stuffing your face with 10 burgers at once. Sure, you might survive, but your brain won't digest anything properly. Instead, space out your studying over multiple days. This is called distributed rehearsal, and it helps your brain to actually keep the info instead of throwing it out like expired milk. Remember, study smarter and not harder. Wanna know a cool fun fact? Well, you remember things better when they relate to you. Instead of trying to memorize random facts, link them to your life. Studying history? Imagine yourself in a medieval battle. Learning bio? Pretend mitochondria is your personal powerhouse. Be dramatic, it helps. Also, if you don't use mnemonics, you're making your life harder. Make acronyms, rhymes, weird little stories, whatever sticks, like PEMDAS for math, or never eat soggy waffles for the compass directions. It's dumb, I know, but it works. Before we move on, you gotta know that your brain's got two types of memory. Implicit, which is like riding a bike, and explicit, which is remembering that mitochondria thing from bio. Implicit stuff sticks without trying, but explicit stuff? Yeah, you gotta actually study unless you want to stare at your test like it personally betrayed you. Recall is when your brain has to pull answers out of the void. Recognition, on the other hand, is when you just pick from options. Test with multiple choice? Light work, right? But if you gotta recall, well, that's a different story. Train your brain to be able to recall, or else, well, prepare for some suffering. You also gotta know that your brain is like a little spoiled gremlin. It remembers stuff better if you're in the same state or place where you studied. If you study hype with music, take the test hype. If you study half sleep in bed, well, you're cooked, bro. So, are you actually listening to me? Good boy. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Your memory is not that reliable. Every time you remember something, your brain rewrites it like a bad Wikipedia edit. So don't trust it too much. Actually, I'm hoping that you're taking some notes of this video and that you're recording some things, because your brain is out here gaslighting you right now. Trust me. And just like my ex said, we are done. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for your time. I really hope that this information, tips, and advices help you to be a great student at GVN. Good luck. This was Lex Lechuga, over and out.